Hi, welcome back to Two Kims.
One pod.
I am Unji Kim.
And I'm Peter Kim.
We're Two Kims, and this is the pod. Welcome
Hello.
back.
Hi.
We were just talking before we got on the mic about Daniel Day Kim and his recent interview.
Yes.
Where he was talking about this overcorrection, and then you mentioned how
His sons are hot.
yeah.
Oh, no. One of his sons is gay and model, and the other one is trying to be a comedian. So that is just like life. It's such a beautiful way life gives you everything you need in two people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the yin and the yang.
And also in a family.
The north and the south.
Yes, in a family. So let me ask you. This is a question I've been asking people. So you were the older brother, that
Oldest.
that
Changnam.
the one. Because as an only child, I do not have any insight into like sibling relationships or dynamics.
The hierarchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also very specifically, if you are the sibling or is the sibling who was gifted or really talented in some way, did that affect like your
The
relationship?
next one?
Yeah. Did that affect your
Yes.
relationship with your
Yes.
siblings?
Yes. Yes. I know
How
what you're
so?
asking.
Yeah. How so?
Because I was the oldest brother, which means the oldest boy gets all the, like, in a Korean family, they get all the props.
Yes.
They get all the, like, usually the land. Like, everything goes through the first.
You
born.
get all the cows, and you get all
the chicken coop.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the little backpack made out of straw that you carry another richer human around in. You know, you get the rice sack.
You get the nicest plot of land.
Yeah.
And
you get all those dried peppers that they hang. All of those. the kimchi urns. All of that.
You get the most comfortable like shoes that like they curl up
The
at the front.
pointy shoe that's made out of fucking hay.
Rubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you get the one with rubber. Everyone else wears hay.
Yeah, exactly. I get gomushin.
Yeah. I mean, like that for sure. Absolutely.
So
but
that's already like, I'm sure as a younger brother, both my younger brothers looked at and was like, ugh. But I was also the like smart one.
Right.
I also went to like the good schools
Yes.
and like went to work at a tech company
Right.
and made, 6 figures and did all the like check of being like the perfect American immigrant son, except being gay. Like,
Right.
thank God there was something wrong with me.
But I mean, it wasn't. But when you were growing up, that wasn't a part of the equation, right?
No, it was completely hidden.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you were just that guy.
I was just perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that you were just that. You were that young, like that. Everyone is talking about
Yeah.
Peter. Peter Hyung is going here. He got this
Yeah,
kind of job. This is
Yeah.
you were that guy.
Did you know he went to this school?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
was that guy.
every single Asian child knows exactly. There is a person in your life that your mom says that you are
Compares you to.
Yes.
Yes. Out of all my cousins, I had an older cousin who went to Cornell.
Yeah.
And we were like, that counts. So we we were like, that's an Ivy League. But
I mean, the insecurity that
The
comes with just going to
amount-
Cornell, like
I
it's
know.
really
That's why
crazy.
they killed themselves off that
Yeah,
bridge.
it's really crazy. And that to me, that's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy there. That, you know what I
No,
mean?
really.
It feels like Cornell.
It's so true.
It's just like, why even? It's
Yeah.
almost like the school itself would want to jump into the gorge. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, if they're
Yeah.
embarrassed. It's
Yeah.
like also like, why would you be by a gorge and have this insecurity? Like,
Truly. It's
You know,
like,
that's a self-fulfilling-
you did it to yourself.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not victim blaming, but
Yeah, no, but we are. But my cousin Kimbap, he was like the golden boy
Okay.
of my dad's side. But on my mom's side, thankfully, bunch of losers. So I got to really bask in that like golden boy thing. But
sure.
I never liked it because it made me feel awkward and like wangtad by my cousins
So this is what I'm saying. So did you feel their resentment?
and my brothers.
Yeah. Did you feel
Yeah,
that?
yeah. They were like, "Oh, you're not better than us, you fucking bitch."
So how do you think it affected your relationship with them?
It precluded me from getting as close, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think there was a chasm or a gorge, if you will, between us because they had resentment against me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that and internalized it as you don't like me.
Okay.
So therefore, I held my arm's length against them and was like, well, you can't reject me. I don't even want you. Like it's almost like they made me become the person. I was like, well, I am better than you.
Okay. Well,
And I think
yes.
I did step into that role a little bit.
Interesting.
Slash a lot.
So this is the villain, or okay, very
I
interesting.
think I am the villain of that story.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I ever like reached back and was like, hey, like who cares? We're all cool, right? Like I think in my family I did play the role of golden boy, and I think I leaned into it a lot. Maybe in retrospect, I'm really unpacking this as we speak in real
Sure.
time. Is because I was closeted and I was like, I can't let them see a crack.
Right. You have to be so shiny. No, everyone's blinded by.
Unassailable.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're so
Yes.
they're so blinded by that light they can't see
Right.
the sodomy within. Right. Like
exactly.
that's they cannot see. Right. I mean, I do think that's a kind of I think that does exist inside of like even men that are like on the DL. You know, living
Yeah,
out like
100%.
Yeah. So I mean, that's so curious. And you were talking about like how you stepped into it. I wonder how many other people, because there's a part of it where
Why did you ask that? Why are you interested? Because of your own kids?
Yes, because it's the first time I'm realizing I have to parent them differently.
Right, because of their birth order.
No, because of their actual personalities and needs.
Okay.
You know, like
Sounds fair.
Yeah, like in this moment, certainly I'm treating them differently because one is so much younger than the other. But I'm talking about even at that age, I find myself treating them very differently.
Yeah.
And like some of it is just because I'm more tired.
I hear that's a lot of it. I hear a lot of parents say like the younger one just doesn't get as much discipline
No.
because they're like the parents are like, what is that even worth me getting into? Like just
Whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, sorry, bye. Like I just carry her out like she's screaming. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to
Yeah.
fix this, not today. But like,
yeah.
I mean, because like I was thinking, this came.
Because you tried earnestly. You really tried with your first one.
Well, it was all like, okay, so my daughter's personality is really starting to show.
Who is she?
So
You or Max?
Someone else.
Oh, a
She's-
tertiary person.
She's either my mom or his
She's your
grandmother
mom.
or her
She's your
grandmother. Yeah. She's mean. Because like
Okay.
literally she
I love her.
She's
She's
got-
iconic already.
she got bitten at school again. And at this
Twice.
is the fourth time.
At
At a certain point, you have to kind of be like, at this point, the teachers are, okay, so
like
she got
who's
bitten.
the problem here?
She got bitten again. She showed me the thing and she's like, oh my God, look at this. I got bitten. And I was like, who bit you? This boy, right? And I was like, why did he bite you? And she looks at me and she goes, he doesn't like me. And I was like, what do you mean he doesn't like you? Why would he not like you? And she goes into this whole thing about how he doesn't like nap and blah, blah, blah. She's talking. All of it lies. She was trying to she told him that it was time to clean up, lie, and trying to take his toy. He realizes that she just tricked him. And he's also 2. So his only way of reacting is to bite her.
Just a bite. So he reacted to her manipulation.
Yes.
Oh.
And then she looks at me and says, I don't know. He doesn't like me.
Wow.
Calculated.
That's layered.
Layered. And then as they were leaving the school, I guess the lady at the door said bye. She always says bye and hi. And Evie refuses to greet her and respond.
Because she know that's power.
And Max is like, hey, respond. Like this is someone we see every day. And she says, I don't like her.
So why should I respond?
I don't like her.
Oh my God.
And just walks out.
Wow.
And this is what I'm saying is different. Because if this was Saul, we would have stayed there, disciplined. It's him.
Say goodbye.
Yes.
Show these manners. But why do you let her get away with it?
Because we're tired. Because we're tired. And also she is like very
Does anything have to do with the fact that she's a girl?
No. I think some of it is mostly because maybe it's because she's a girl because she is so much more sassy.
Like cute.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like egg yolk. She has so much egg yolk.
She has egg yolk. Yeah. And she's 2? At a very young age, she's understood 눈치 and egg yolk, which means she's a powerful witch.
Scary. And so she's like has two dorky,
That's powerful.
Two dorky, like very socially inept parents. So we're sort of like manipulated by it too.
Right. Oh yeah. This is actually karmically perfect for you.
So
because your mom cursed you when you were young.
So like truly,
that you will have a girl.
Yes, I mean truly, like it was. So seeing this and just seeing how differently we reacted to her versus him, and also I think that just given the amount of attention we gave to his like development, it does seem likely that he will be academically more whatever, right?
Okay.
She may surprise us, whatever, go off. But like at this,
your expectations are less.
Yes, because the developmental markers, you know what I'm saying? Like
she's 2. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I didn't think it was crazy what Saul was doing, but seeing her, I'm like, oh, okay.
No, she should be like a leader. She should be like an entrepreneur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's already showing like she knows what she likes. She has an opinion. She has direction. And she knows how to. And
she'll lie to get it. She has no scruples.
She has no scruples. She's willing to do whatever.
Yes.
To get that toy.
Regardless. Like, and she's
a businesswoman. She's ready for industry, honey.
But it's just in that moment, just realizing how differently I'm parenting each of them and seeing the sort of like inevitable dynamic when these things happen inside of school, when there's a lot of like, achievement and academic success starts to be a lot more a part of everyone's life, like, because you're going to school.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it would be like to have the person that your mom always talks about be in your family.
The golden boy.
Yeah. Because like,
sounds like that's going to be Saul.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like, that's why I don't like, because I've talked to a fair amount of people about it. And like, either some of them were like their younger siblings, either they were the person that wasn't the star and they were generally unaffected by it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like where they didn't need to feel compelled to be compared, or they themselves did not compare.
They usually go so left.
Yes.
Because they're like, well, I can't compare where I can't compete. Right? So I need to go the other direction so that I carve out my own lane. That's what my brothers did.
Exactly. That seems to be one. And then secondly, there also seems to be a phenomenon among the Goldens usually the eldest.
Gonna gotta be golden.
Yeah.
We're going up, up, up.
So usually that sibling
Mm-hmm.
does also have a fair amount of resentment towards the younger because they did not have as much pressure.
100%. I felt like I got like the worst of my parents.
Yeah.
My mom thinks I got the best of her, and I think I got the worst of her.
Yeah.
Because I got all the fuck ups and like all the stress and all the like, it has to be right. And Arlen and Sam got the tired mom who was like, IDGAF, like just don't die. You know what I mean? Like, I think I would have been, and it's all whatever. We can't really change anything. But I do have that. You're right. I do have sometimes resent the fact that I had to be so in charge and adult and like watch them and like that part, the watching. Like I hated and resented so much that my personal freedom and my like precious time with my friends doing absolutely nothing.
Sure.
Just like at a pool hall smoking cigarettes, chain smoking Marlboro Lights and shooting pool. Like truly doing nothing of consequence.
For sure.
But everything of emotional consequence.
Of
at the
course.
time.
You're making memories with in high school years.
Hello. Does it get any more foundational?
I mean, like Julie, think about all the inside jokes you could have made that day.
Hello. Exactly. Millions.
So, million.
So I missed out on a lot because of my brothers. And I was the de facto babysitter.
Sure.
And my mom loved to go out and socialize. She was out there. She was not like a, stay-at-home mommy. So, like, she loved to party, which means someone had to be the motherfucking adult.
Sure.
And it was usually me. And I think that's why I acted out so much.
I see.
I really resented having to be the adult.
So let me ask you, who did you resent?
My brothers,
Yeah.
my parents, any kid skinnier than me.
Everyone's getting involved. Okay.
Yeah, you're catching strays.
You're just letting those bullets fly.
I mean,
Okay,
in
okay.
high school, I was really resentful and angry.
Yeah.
Weren't you? I was so bitter and like.
Of course.
mean.
Yes, I was.
I was so mean.
But I didn't have siblings or this. Like, you know what I mean? I had a lot of pressure, but it was just me.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know that you can't like diffuse the responsibility
No.
through some siblings.
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but it was I cracked under the pressure. But like, I will say that I often wonder about, so if you're out there, and maybe you're in San Francisco, if you're the,
Please come out.
Yeah. If you're the eldest sibling of immigrants and wasn't the golden,
What did it feel like?
because you're watching your younger now get all that pressure,
Yeah.
because like your parents will give up on you at whatever age. They're like, oh, you're not going to be smart, okay, let's try to redo.
But you know what sounds like what I'm hearing from you is that your younger is going to be this person who's like, oh, I grew up with a older brother that was a golden boy. But it doesn't sound like your daughter
will care.
is the type to get pressured.
Sure. Or feel
She's-
pressure.
Yeah, she seems like she's doing her own thing.
I guess like in my
regardless
Yes.
of what Saul's doing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's like a part of the equation for her.
I mean, it's really wild how much she is the boss of stuff.
It's dope. I love that.
But I mean, this is, I guess, why I'm asking, and as a parent, why it feels like a little tricky is because I already see his resentment.
Saul's.
Yeah. Of
Porque.
of the freedom and lax that she
And
is allowed. Because he is much more disciplined and
yeah.
does the rules and all that stuff. She's wild, you know. She's so I think he's already sort of kind of resenting that because he remembers, because it's not that far away. Like he's not that far away from being that age.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, when he's doing that calculus, it's like, when I was that age, I did this. When I was that age, I did this.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
And also, by the way, his life and perception of things is so vastly different than mine. Like, I was like reading about like specific kinds of like men and development, all this stuff. And this guy was making the point that how like the military oftentimes kind of trained young boys to become men by being like, you have to wake up every day and do this and do that. Like how they were
responsibility.
Yes. And they like kind of force it on men. And that's why like now men just are just like, don't even think about like picking up on themselves, shaving, doing, you know, like it's not necessarily intentional. Right. And so then I started looking at military schools.
Oh no. Oh no, this is veering into a different place. This is dangerous.
Well, I looked them up. I was like, okay, I'm looking them up. They look awesome, right? Like, first of all, they're very expensive. They're very expensive. Okay.
No, I hate this. I hate this. Military school is something that like our parents threatened us with when they couldn't have control over us.
Okay, so when I tell Saul about this, I tell him just as I'm telling you. Like we're reading about this thing about boys and like responsibility and helping and all this stuff, and how the military seemed to be very like adept at doing that and teaching young boys. I was like, so I started looking up military schools, boarding schools, and like he gasped. And then he got, and I'm just talking about it and this, and I was like, it's a very good one, very close to us, about 2 hours away. Everyone there goes to like a really good college. Like it's very expensive, you know? And I was like, it's very nice and very good. And it's also co-ed. So I'm telling you this, like in just the kind of manner I'm describing it to you. I didn't threaten him in any sort of way.
Yeah.
But I will say I saw him kind of shrink, and then he did everything right.
After that. Wow. So you found a little button you could press.
But this is what I'm saying is that night I looked at him and I was like, did you think I was threatening you? And he said, yes.
Well, of course. So you're talking about military school.
Peter, if my mom had told me that she was going to send me to a military school that was a very expensive private school where academically it's like academic excellence is a priority, physical like strength and like endurance is taught and expected, and like everyone goes to like a really good like Ivy / like whatever adjacent, and I get to be away from my parents.
I'm calling CPS.
I'm
saying that sounds like abuse.
I'm like, sign me up.
No,
what are you talking about? That sounds awesome.
Awful. No, that sounds awful. Has he ever asked to do any of that? Like, or are you just wanting him to learn this from the military?
I'm just hoping that he would learn this from the military.
Why? Why does he need to learn this from the military? About being disciplined?
Because I think there is a benefit to like learning that and having that embedded in you young. And having it become a habit versus something that.
But why do you have to include the military?
What else would be how else would you do that?
Like have those skills?
Yeah.
Of like waking up early and making his bed and stuff like that?
I mean, I'm talking about with the rigor.
Yeah.
And the intensity.
Wait,
to make it a habit.
Why does he need that?
For excellence.
So if you're looking at this from the future, make sure that you are in the deposition and you are speaking up for yourself. Okay? You cannot let this woman for excellence, you said. That is
Dude,
crazy.
dude,
You've gone full circle.
Yes. The way you just laid bare, you just laid me bare. Like
That's
that.
insane to me. You try to get me on board with sending your kid to military school so the military could teach him excellence.
To be
You are not Kim Jong-un. You need to chill out.
to try to achieve excellence, he needs.
No. You're letting your daughter manipulate you into stealing, all right? Give your son a fucking break.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, you found me out. I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me.
You really are speeding towards turning into your mom.
Yes.
It's crazy to watch in real time because we are. I hear you because I'm having some boomer ass feelings these days. I'm saying some crazy shit out here. I'm like, they need to turn this down. Like,
What is this?
I was at a
racket?
restaurant
What is
and I was
this
like, oh
racket?
my God, I'm trying to eat. Like, they were blasting, like, "Scream and shout and let it all out. Scream and shout and let it all out." You know, and I'm like, God damn, can I have fucking eggs over a goddamn avocado toast in peace?
I just want to eat. I want to have this runny yolk.
I'm
Enjoy it.
old. My God.
Isn't it crazy?
We are turning into our parents. We
I mean,
need to
it's
check
old.
each other because
We do.
we really do, because I feel like we pride ourselves and this podcast in looking forward,
Towards excellence.
progressive values.
Progressive values and excellence.
And unquestioning obedience to your nation and your father.
Mostly mother, but
Yes. All right. Well, good luck with that. I hope he takes the news well that he's shipping out.
he's not.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.